How dare you, you slimy, sugary little snake. How dare you say my name? I'm coming after you. July, I'll come to your backyard with your people and kick your Bobby Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what is up, guys? It is Lucky Punch Sports back with another video, and today we are going over UFC 304 taking place in England this Saturday, going over my predictions, betting tips, and my card breakdown. Let's get it. And the first fight on the main card is a banger, a featherweight matchup between Arnold Almighty Allen, the Englishman, versus Giga Chad Chikadze. Two very good UFC featherweights with very good records, and he is 30 and Chikadze is 35, and Allen is a very aggressive striker. Every swing he swings full power, and against guys on the London fight night a year ago, he dominated Dan Hooker with, got an early finish, but if he can't find that finish, he tends to use up so much energy with every single swing, pushing the pace. And Chikadze might be a hard opponent for that style because of his karate background and his amazing kicks. It's going to be hard to close the distance and keep swinging with your head in a vulnerable position with Chikadze, who has such a unique attacking, striking style. So anything could happen if Allen gets too greedy here. But I do like Allen striking a lot. I think that will get him the decision win most likely. I think both of these guys have great chins, and neither will get cracked, but Allen can take the decision here. If he doesn't get too aggressive, stays smart, and gets back in the win column, where Chikadze can be the first to finish Allen, show off his crazy striking, and be comfortable on that back foot as the underdog, with Allen most likely swinging and trying to chop him down. And the next fight is a fight that was on the prelims before Makaya vs. Cup was moved down to the early prelims for some reason, but it is a middleweight matchup between two unranked but very dangerous middleweights in Christian Leroy Duncan CLD and Gregory Robocop Rodrigues, and both of these guys have great chins and they're very dangerous fighters, and CLD has a very cocky fighting style. He's bigger than he looks and he gets very confident in the ring, so a key for him is to not be his own worst enemy and put some UFC wins together. He got that decision loss because he was toying around, he wasn't going for the finish, and if he wants to make a serious run up the rankings, coming from Cage Warriors, he has a serious chance to do so. The time is now. And Rodrigues has to be careful not to get drawn into the antics, open that third eye again, outsmart CLD, and fight on the ground if needed. CLD is going to try and bait him into striking exchanges that I think Duncan will have the upper hand on. And he has surprising KO power, where Rodrigues also has great power, great ground and pound, and could dominate on the canvas, but I like CLD striking to get a decision or even TKO here later in the fight. And now a huge matchup in the lightweight division at the bottom of the rankings between Bobby King Green, or now King Bobby Green, and Paddy the Baddie Pimblett, the Scouser, who's going to fight for the chance to join the lightweight rankings. And Bobby King Green, sorry Bobby, I'm not calling you King, is a hood-style fighter. He's 37, a UFC veteran with a very up-and-down run in the UFC. He did choke out Tony Ferguson, but he also got flatlined by Turner. And Paddy has had all the hype in his UFC run since his Cage Warrior days. And he's 29 now, 5-0 in the UFC, and this is his chance to build a legit resume, find any finish he can get, and win the fight and build up some real UFC wins. He cannot lose the Paddy wagon here. He's had so much hype, and I think one loss could derail it fairly easily. And Bobby Green should look for a blitz KO. He should go at Paddy. Paddy's striking was exposed in the Tony fight. It was against an old man Tony, and it still did not look amazing. He had his moments, but I don't think he should try and grapple. I think Paddy is the better grappler, although Bobby did better on the ground with Tony. Paddy's been working hard at it, and I think he's proficient on the ground enough. So I think Bobby's best chances to end the hype as a slight favorite here is to bait Paddy into standing up with you, and I think you could easily get a knockout as early as the first round.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out. Hey, I take that all day.
He does box with his hands down with his fighting style, and he could bait Paddy into an attack and easily drop him.
I don't know why he's laughing for. What, Chris, why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts and maybes. I do absolutes. And, you know, like, if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle. But she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
But I do like Paddy's chances in a decision here. I don't think he'll get a KO though. And now the first title fight on the card is for the interim, if not the real, heavyweight belt. Because Jon Jones is taking forever to come back, Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champ to me at the moment. And Tom Two Beers Aspinall, the #1 ranked contender and current champ technically, is taking on a rematch against Curtis Razor Blaydes, the #4 ranked American. And as you know, this is a rematch when Tom sadly hurt his knee their last time around in the first round. But with a 7-1 record and a great run in the UFC, beating Pavlovich and moving up for the interim belt, he has a great chance to win the belt and even fight Jon Jones for it if he ever does fight again. And it will be huge to get revenge on Curtis. A lot of people think Curtis was going to win that fight last time. Tom can crack Curtis early, try and dominate early, make quick work, and prove you are the real champ. And Curtis should look for a fist fight, look for a brawl again. Maybe try and make Tom mad, make Tom fight him. I don't think he's more talented than Aspinall in any part of the game, to be honest. And I think that's his only real chance to beat Tom. He can't sit back and wait for a decision, and this is the best shot he'll get at the title. As a plus 300 favorite, it's not bad money. He won't get a better chance than this. And I do like Aspinall by KO and fairly early here. And now, what you've all been waiting for, the main event for the welterweight title between Leon Rocky Edwards and Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And Belal Muhammad is known for his boring fighting style, and he puts people to sleep faster than a Poeton left hook. But to be fair, both of these guys have a lot of decisions in their history. They each only have 2 finishes in the last 4 years, and Belal wants people to remember the name because nobody cares who he is. But as the #2 ranked contender, this is his chance to get revenge on Leon Edwards. Last time around, he cried halfway through the fight because of an eye poke, and this is his best chance to get revenge. He doesn't want to wait for a decision loss. He shouldn't sit back like he normally does, and he shouldn't rely on his wrestling. He was working with Khabib, people were saying, but I think he should go on the feet and challenge Leon, do something that nobody does, and try and win the fight early against Leon. Colby got embarrassed because he sat back, and that clearly is not the move with Leon Belal, so he should look to dominate every aspect of this fight, stay on the front foot, lead the fight, keep the center of the ring, and dominate and show people how good you really are. His rivalry with Usman showed how much better he's gotten throughout the years, and obviously the iconic moment where Leon's corner helped him in the dying moments of his fight.
And listen, we will get there. Just never give up, never surrender. Have a great day, go and smash it. It's going to be a blinder. Habash!
Oh, wrong clip. Here we go.
Listen, stop feeling sorry for your well, come on then. What's wrong with you? You're too now. You got a ball out of fire.
But either way, the welterweight title will be on the line. It is a huge fight, and I'm looking forward to Leon here. I think the odds are in his favor with the money line for a reason. I think he can dominate on the feet, on the ground. People are going to be surprised by how good his wrestling is compared to Belal. Belal's been showing off his striking online. I don't really care. He won't use any of it in the fight, similar to Colby. The only thing I'm not confident in is Leon to get a finish. I wish he would, but I don't know if I have faith in him that much yet. And just to go over my past picks, starting with the lock of the night is the lock that I think you can throw in any parlay. You can bet straight up, but either way, I almost guarantee this will hit. I'm shooting 90% right now. Not bad, could be better, definitely could be worse, but I think throw it in a parlay, I guarantee it will hit, and it's a safe bet. And then my main card picks are 35, 20, and 1, so pretty good but looking to get better. And now for my official picks for the main card, starting off with Arnold Allen versus Giga Chad Chikadze. I think Chikadze has amazing striking and is going to be one of Allen's better opponents, but Allen's striking is too good, his chin is too good. I think the only way Giga can get a win here is cracking that chin with a crazy kick to the head when Allen attacks with his hands down. But I think most likely I'm going to give it to Allen through a decision, and he'll dominate 2 rounds to 1. And then CLD versus RoboCop in the middleweight division. I think CLD is going to surprise people. People are going to see how good his striking is now that he's on a main card. I think Rodrigues is just going to get outstruck. Probably another decision here by CLD if he can't find the finish late on the feet. And then Bobby Green versus Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. I'm taking my first underdog, Paddy. I think Bobby Green is a great fighter who can easily knock out Paddy. He has the far better striking and he might bite him into an exchange with those hands down like he usually does. But Paddy's been working on that grappling and I think he's a more well-rounded fighter that will definitely get this out to a decision. I don't think Paddy can win this without a decision though. And then the first championship fight on the line is Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes, a rematch for the interim heavyweight belt, and I'm giving it to Tom Aspinall by first round KO. I think he's going to dominate Curtis Blaydes. I really do think Aspinall is the best heavyweight right now. The only guy competitive with him right now is John Jones, I would say that. So I think Aspinall is going to dominate early, knock him out, and show people how good he really is, if anyone forgot. And the final fight, Leon versus Bilal for the welterweight title. I think Leon is also going to dominate, but sadly enough, I would give it a decision. I don't think he's going to go out and be reckless and try and get a KO. I hope he does, but Bilal is probably smarter than that, and he'll also wait out a decision. So I'd say 4-1 or 3-2 Leon. I don't think there's going to be any knockdowns, but I think Leon's going to win fairly decisively. And going through the prelims, this is a banger of a card.
It is decent! Tell him, lad, it's decent! It's decent!
If you like watching Cage Warriors alumni, all British fighters, I love a lot of these guys. Kiefer Crosby, Olben Elliott. There's so many good fighters. One of the best prospects, Muhammad Makai versus Manel Kopp, is on the prelims now. Nathaniel Wood, Molly McCann if you like meatballs. There's so many good fighters to watch. So this is a banger card that I will not be missing. Unless you're in the UK where you have to stay up till 7 a.m. I get it. And the Lucky Punch Award Show is going to be where I'm giving you guys a lock of the night, a punchline of the night, and a punch bowl. So the fight of the night, the storyline of the night, and the lock of the night that I guarantee will hit. If you need something for a parlay, or if you just need a straight up bet, I'm taking Nathaniel Wood at 425 over Pineda. Pineda is 38. He's a vet, and Nathaniel Wood is the prospect. Wood has had some losses in the UFC, but I think he's a way more talented fighter, and I think should easily win here, at the least through a decision.
Come on, England. Score some fucking goals.
And the punchline of the night is going to be the British domination throughout the card. There's 5 Brits fighting on the main card. I'm taking every single one of them to win. Sadly enough, I think the Brits are going to dominate and show how good they really are and how good fighting has gotten over there. CLD, Paddy, Tom, Leon, and Alan are all very exciting fighters in the UFC. I do like watching all of them fight. So I think all 5 are going to win. You could even throw in a British parlay in there.
Come on, England.
You tell us something your mum doesn't know.
Yeah.
And the Punch Bowl, or the most explosive and exciting fight to watch, is gonna be Arnold Allen versus Giga Chad Chikadze. Both of these guys have explosive arsenals. Arnold Allen swings full power into every single punch he throws, and Giga Chikadze has a karate background with incredible kicks, rolling thunders. He does whatever he wants in the octagon, so this will be a banger. They both have great chins, so I can't promise a crazy knockdown, but if you like striking, this is the fight to watch. So that concludes my picks, predictions, and betting breakdown for the main card on UFC 304. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below if you hate my picks, if you agree with them, anything about the card. I love talking to you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more, and like if you enjoyed the video. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.
Hubba!